Hello guys, it is Conte here, playing through Sonic Lost World PC. And today we're doing yet another mission. I have one mission of defeating 200 enemies, and... yeah. So I'm going to find a good place to get a bunch of... to destroy a few enemies. Some place where I haven't gotten all the star rings. I haven't been here in a while. Probably just gonna... in particular, I'm probably just gonna, like, focus on getting rings, because I think I don't really have a lot of enemies to go, and I have a lot of rings to go because I just started the mission. Heh. Heh. Might as well go here, because I think this place has a good... this automatic trail will have a good place for me to get rings. So this is probably the main source of robots that I get from playing this level, because they have bumblebees that you can kill, which I will do. While I'm here, I think I'm gonna try to get that star ring over there. Just maybe a bit of a stretch, but still. Seems like a big hoard of capsules around here. kind of sailing through. Now here's the part where it's harder to speed through, exactly. Might as well get a few readings while I'm here, so kind of hop around the place a little bit. Okay, so we have one mission down, and plenty more to go. Well, what do I next? I'm not really... As surprising as it may sound, I don't really need a lot of extra lives. So, let's see what else Omocha has. Clear 3 zones without getting hurt. You know what, for this I'm probably just gonna go way back here, because this one, because the first few levels have pretty easy levels, so going way back to here. Which, incidentally, is a good place for getting rings. Here would be a good place to open my items and use one of my electric shields. Might as well use that while I'm at it. Problem is, I'm not sure which way to go. Not sure this place has any rings. kind of busy basically focusing on the missions, kind of trying to... Honestly, I don't really have much to talk about around doing these missions. Except that... I think... So far, the missions I have are getting a bit... Like, I don't think any of the missions... I don't think a lot of the missions I'm doing here are really hard. It's more... But they're more hard and... They're not exactly hard, but they do take a longer time to run along through. I'm actually gonna go on the bottom part, just to save myself a little time, because I don't think there are any rings on this automatic trail, so... Yeah, just gonna go straight down here, nab a few of these rings, then nab some rings here, because there are a whole lot more rings here than on other routes. Yeah. Yeah. Now, to be honest, I'm gonna take a pretty long... It's gonna take me a long time to do these missions because I have to complete several levels. So I might as well speed things up by breaking out another one of these. Just kind of go through. This is probably the end of the road. Now, something I don't really know about this game is whether, like, by not taking any damage, do they mean not getting hurt or not getting hurt in a way that makes you lose rings? Like, I have a shield now, and I'm wondering what would happen if I got hurt while I had my shield on. Whoa. Of course, I don't want to get hit by anything to find out, so... Whoa. These owls are a little too close for my comfort. Kind of on the home stretch, so I'll kind of boost along, see if I can just kind of plow on through without getting myself hurt. No, something seems kind of familiar about these crystals. They seem a lot like... kind of... the crystals you get in Lego sets. They're kind of small, they kind of have things that sprout out, little sections that sprout out. Just kind of something interesting I noticed. Okay. I would try to finish these quickly, but I can't really do that since I have a limited number of missions I can do. So, yeah, actually I'm about at the halfway point on doing this mission, on doing the rings mission. This isn't exactly the best place to get rings, but it is a relatively easy place for not getting hurt. Now I think this asteroid wisp is probably going to be my major source of rings for this place. And this is why. Now I just have to get this guy done with. So I think the bosses aren't really... The bosses are definitely aren't very formidable, but with the multi-lock homing attack, you can definitely say there's a bit of depth to them because they force you to... They kind of let you use a multi-lock homing attack to save time, so there's a little bit of depth. Just a bit. So, I'm gonna... What else does Omocha have? So... 9 1-ups. I need to find a good place with 1-up items, then. Which would be... this place. It's also an okay place to get rings, too. So, I'm gonna try to get on the acorns too, because the acorns, I figured this out, are a good source of rings. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing any 1-ups because most of the 1-ups are located at the end. But there is a way I can get a 1-up, no pun intended, if I just... Because I think it's like the 5 extra life countdown items allow you... I think they count as a 1-up item. And you can't get 1-ups... To get this mission, you can't get 1-ups by getting, like, 100 rings. You have to do it by getting items, or by getting 1-ups directly or indirectly by getting items. Like these. As you may have guessed, that's why I picked that mission.
bad. I mean worse. Is that impossible?
Okay.
Wow, you're barely a snack. Oh, you're the worst meal ever!
Yeah, not really too much going on here, just kind of hanging out a bit. Waiting for this guy to... just do that.
Does this mean no dessert?
Okay, so that's done. That's actually pretty ironic. Not exactly, I get... Not like I really need extra lives at the moment. Oh, speaking of ring missions, it seems like I'll have to do a mission with 100 and 250 rings in hand, so... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add a little more variety and try... Tropical Coast. And while I'm here, speaking of rings, might as well use this, because it gives me 30 rings. And use the drill whisk too, because the drill whisk has a good place to have good places under the water to get rings. On the converse side, you do have to avoid the clams. I guess I'll travel on one of these. Not exactly what I was planning to do, but I guess I'm stuck here, so I'm moving on. Oh. I'm wondering, do these things hurt me? Those things... Do these spikes hurt me when I'm in the ball, but I'm not really sure I want to find out because I'm on a mission where I need to finish with a certain set of with a certain number of rings, so that's not exactly the best time to find out. So, it's cool that I have almost enough rings to get... it's cool that I have almost enough rings to get to the mission that I need to do. Huh. Seems like there's a whole lot of rings here, so I might as well stay and get a bunch of them. It still kind of begs the question. Having to do this begs the question, how many rings do I have? Not even close. I thought I was closer than that to getting enough rings, but I guess not. Whoa. That was close. That was close. Seems like this is the home stretch. Just kind of bouncing around in the clouds, getting as many items, getting a lot of rings. A whole lot of rings. There might be like about 200 rings here, so remind me to come back here next time. I should come back here like a lot of times when I have to do these missions. Yeah, see, I already have the ringleader achievement because yeah. And I know I had to clear a zone with at least 250 rings, but yeah, that's way more than enough, like 3 times that amount.